Hello and welcome to meditation, the body part induction meditation. Now, can you become aware of the space that your lips occupy in space? And can you sense the volume of space that your lips are in space? And now, can you sense the space that your jaw occupies in space? When you notice the volume of space that your entire jaw is in space. And now, when you feel the space that your cheeks occupy in space, and the density of space that your cheeks take up in space. And now, notice the space that your nose occupies in space. Can you sense the volume of space that that your entire nose is in space? And now, when you sense the space that your eyes occupy in space, and can you feel the volume of space that your eyes are in space? And now, when you pay attention to the space that your entire forehead occupies in space, all the way to your temples, can you sense the volume of space that your entire forehead is in space? And now, can you notice the space that your ears occupy in space? Can you sense the volume of space that your ears are in space? And now, can you feel the space that your entire head occupies in space? Can you sense the volume of space that your entire head is in space? And now, can you notice the volume of space that the column of your neck occupies in space? And can you sense the density of space that your entire neck is in space? And now, can you notice the space that your entire upper torso occupies in space? The density of space taken up by your chest, your ribs, your heart, and lungs, all the way to your back and shoulder blades, to your shoulders. Can you sense the volume of space that your entire upper torso is in space? And now, you become conscious of the space that your entire upper limbs occupy in space, and the weight of space that your upper extremities are in space. Your shoulders, your arms, your elbows, your forearms, the density of your wrists and hands. When you notice the weight of space that your entire limbs are in space. And now, when you sense the volume of space that your entire lower torso occupies in space, your abdomen, your flanks, your ribs, all the way to your lower spine and back. When you sense the volume of space that your entire lower torso is in space. And now, can you feel the density of space that your entire lower extremities occupy in space? To your buttocks, to your groin, to your thighs, the density of space of your knees, the weight of your shins and your calves. When you notice the volume of space that your ankles and feet, down to your toes, your entire lower limbs occupy in space. And now, when you notice the space that your entire body occupies in space, and you sense the density of space that your entire body is in space. When you sense the density of space that your entire body is in space. And now, can you sense the space around your body in space? And can you notice the volume of space that the space around your body takes up in space? And can you sense the space that space is in space? And now, can you sense the space that this entire room occupies in space? And can you sense the volume of space that this room takes up in all of space? Now, can you sense the space that all of space takes up in space, and the volume of space that space is in space?